Well, it's no secret that the Mart Panthers have steamrolled over everyone they have played this season. Their ultimate goal of winning the state championship well within reach. All they had to do tonight was knock off Stratford. A golden ticket to AT&T Stadium was on the line, and Snyder marched to Rick Horn, and Stratford's Cade McBride were both ready. First quarter action, Horn gets the handoff, shows off that speed, gets to the sidelines, he reaches the end zone. A couple of plays later, though, Jace Terry runs it in from 1 yard out. Extra point was blocked. It's 6-0 Mart. To the second, Stratford goes forward on fourth down. Pass falls incomplete. That's bad news for the Elks because the first play, Terry showing off the long ball, connects with Zamar Curvin, 42 yards for the touchdown. Mart, they are headed back to the state championship for the first time since 2012. They win 33-13. Well, as you just saw, Mart and Jonesboro will play for a state championship next week, but the big question is, will our other three local teams get to join them? Two more games get underway tomorrow, including Rockdale. The Tigers are in the state semifinals for the first time since 1976. They'll take on Yoakum, whose Max Prep ranks #1 in Class 3A Division I. Head coach Jeff Miller says his team is playing at a high level of confidence right now and expects this game to be their toughest so far this season.
Well, of course, as you said, they got the twins, and then they had a move in from down south that's really special. He's a Division I kid. They have two big old defensive tackles and 5 big old offensive linemen. Their offense and defensive linemen are led by the Robinson kid that's committed to Arkansas. They're sitting over there with 5 or 6 Division I football players, and to have that in a 3A is really pretty unheard of.
At this time tomorrow, Pete Fredenberg and UMHB, they're going to be overcome with so much emotion, elated after their 30th straight win and a second straight national title, or devastated after falling to perennial powerhouse Mount Union in the 45th Stag Bowl. But how do the Crusaders match up? Our own Curtis Quillen is in Salem tonight with a look ahead. Curtis?
For the third time in program history, the Mary Hardin Baylor Crusaders are here in Salem to play for a national championship. The Crusaders land here at the Stag Bowl at 14-0, riding a 29-game win streak behind one of the most suffocating defenses in all of college football. But tomorrow night, that defense will face its toughest challenge in its career, having to contain the nation's #1 offense. The Mount Union offense is potent, averaging more than 50 points a game, including 43 in last week's semifinal against Wisconsin-Oshkosh. But on the flip side, the Crusader defense is ranked 3rd in the country and 2nd in rush defense. That leads to the potential for a repeat of last year's defensive showdown here in Salem between the Crew and Oshkosh, a 10-7 final score. It's something Coach Fredenberg says can make this matchup tomorrow night an instant classic.
Their quarterback is really a dynamic thrower and runner. We've got to keep him in check, and then try to create an opportunity to get our athletes making some plays down the field.
Friday night, something's got to give. Will it be the tremendous Crusader defense or the explosive Raider offense? The 2017 Stag Bowl kicks off at 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow night. We'll have coverage for you, of course, all day long right here on Channel 6. With the Crew in Salem, Virginia, Curtis Quillen, Channel 6 Sports.
All right, Curtis, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, their quarterback who helped them win a national championship last year is gearing up to play at the next level. Blake Jackson, who earned All-American honors, told me this afternoon he is moving to Austin to get prepared to play in the 2018 Spring League. It's an elite instructional league and showcase for pro football talent. The season consists of 6 games, 3 per team over the course of 3 weeks. The league will be played in Austin starting March 28th. To basketball we go, where Scott Drew and his Baylor Bears look to win its 46th consecutive non-conference home game against an unranked opponent. Well, that unranked opponent tonight was Texas Southern. Now, despite their 0-9 record, Tigers came in with the #1 strength of schedule in college basketball. Opening tip, Monroe LeCompte up top to Nunio Mop for the alley-oop. Texas Southern said, well, if you can do it, so can we. Trayvon Reed with a big alley-oop. And Reed, he wasn't done just yet. The 7'2" junior slamming it home again, but the Bears would be just too much. Joe Luau Akshwal, incredible story tonight. His parents arrived from South Sudan today. It was the first time they have ever seen him play basketball. It's his mom's first trip to the United States, so how cool is that? He had 18 points as Baylor moves to 8-2 on the season. They win 99-65.